Hi everyone, just waiting a minute for people to come on. So we're talking about this is MLM specific, guys, so home-based business, network marketing specific. So how do you sell? Sorry, I'm just trying to, I haven't got the best background, I do apologise, the lights just get in the way. So how do you sell and keep people curious at the same time? A few people have asked this question that, well, Naz, if I don't tell people what I'm selling, how are they going to buy? Hi Rachel, I've got to do my live. You know, it's part of my routine that I've got to do every day. And when I do miss it, I do make it up at some point in the week. So 5 lives a week is my commitment that I've got to do most weeks that I do anyway. If I'm traveling, then it's a hard thing to do. But generally, if I'm not traveling, 5 lives a week is okay, full-time work that I should do. So how do you sell, right? If I'm telling you you can't put your product on Facebook, which I tell a lot of people, my clients, my prospects, that you shouldn't be doing that, especially if you're new. If you've just came into online marketing, you haven't got a brand, you haven't got a following, you haven't got an audience, you shouldn't be putting your product pictures on there. Why that is like people will just go on Google and probably go on Amazon or eBay and buy those products instead of buying them from you. So where do you sell and how do you sell? So really what I'm saying is that Facebook, especially Facebook, is there for you to build your audience, for you to market, right? So if you're in health and wellness, be niche specific. If you're in makeup, be niche specific. Okay, don't be product specific as such. Keep people curious as much as you can, and where the selling happens, right? Because just going back to the problem that I'm trying to get to people is that, hi Ferrari, hi Yasmin, thanks for joining, is that you don't want to be the best kept secret, right? But you also don't want to be spamming. You need the balance. And how do you do that? Is by promoting your niche. Okay, so if you want to lead with business like I am, you share tips, you share mindset tips, you share business tips, you know, you tell people how to build a business online through your education, videos, posts, whatever you want to do, whatever your skill is. Okay, but your selling only happens when you get people on the phone. So you've got to work them both hand in hand. When you just post your link all over Facebook, or your products all over Facebook, and you haven't already built an audience, you're putting off a lot of people because you're selling, okay? And that's not what most people want. They don't want to buy. Sorry, they don't want to be sold to, but they will buy. Okay, so the way to go about this is by you being specific in your branding. So how do you want to brand yourself? Do you want to be a health and wellness expert? So go and learn and be knowledgeable in that area. Okay, find out about your products, find out about your audience, what's their problems, how can you solve their problems through your content. So market your problems, market the solutions to the problems, give them education. Okay, and then when you build in those relationships on Messenger, that's where most of your work should be done. I mean, I spend most of my time in Messenger every day. Hi Vicky, thanks for joining. That's where you're solving problems on a one-to-one level. So I always tell my clients that you need to be assessing your people. Whoever comes to your audience, likes, comments, or engages on your posts, or wants to know more about what you're doing, they are obviously interested in what you're doing, you know, what you're promoting, what you're marketing, and they want to know more about it. So if somebody is messaging you about their health and wellness, if your health and wellness products, you start assessing them. Where is their problem? Okay, what do they need? You know, do they want to have more energy? Do they want to have an increased metabolism? I'm just making up things here. You know, what is it that they want? Do they want to lose so many pounds over so many days, months? What's their goals, and how can you help them? You know, you've got to take the traditional model of business, you know, diagnosing your clients, diagnosing your needs, and giving them a solution through your messenger. That's where the selling happens. So you're not going to be the best kept secret. Thank you, lovely. Hi Lindsay. I don't know what's going on with my hijab. but I guess the cap works. Thanks, Zara. So your selling is going to happen one-to-one, okay? 9 times out of 10 your selling happens there. Doesn't necessarily happen on Facebook. Even though you might make the odd sale by posting about your products, you're most likely gonna annoy people, especially if it's on stories. My god, anybody know how to get out of stories after they've seen one story? I don't know how to get out. I would have watched like everybody's and then I get out of it. But you're watching one image, which is buy this, you know, 2 for whatever offer. I would rather know what's going on in your life than watching, you know, seeing a product image. Okay, or share, rather than sharing a story, just sharing a product picture. Share your, I don't know, share something that's your testimonial in regarding that product without telling me what it is. Keeping me curious. Okay, make it a story, make it entertaining as much as you can. So, and then the selling, like I said, is done one-to-one. When you're diagnosing the problems, what do the people want? And then your solution is your product or your service. Hope that's been useful. Your Facebook should really be for marketing, and your selling, your conversions happen one-to-one. Okay, my mentor always says, if you want more conversions, you need to have more conversations. So get people on the phone or get people in the messenger and just solve their problems. It's really simple when you get your head around it, but it does take time, and obviously it's one skill at a time that you need to focus on. And hope that's been useful. I'll catch you all next week now. So I'll be just posting on over the weekend. And thank you for joining, and I'll catch you all next week. It's been a great workshop, whoever was in the group today. Let me know what you want me to cover next week on Friday. I do have some plans to cover, what was it? I think it was on specifically Facebook posting on your, Rachel, you've been in that training. Yeah, I'm going to talk about, I think next week we're going to cover marketing specifically and how to keep people curious but also sell. So we'll be covering what I've just went through today. It's freezing. I'm okay, Yasmin. I have had to put the heating on though. It was cold, so it must be cold. I need to get out of this room first to find out how cold it is. So thank you so much for joining. Hope you had a good evening, Lindsay, and you enjoyed the film. Did you watch Beauty and the Beast? I need to go and watch that. Miza and Pfizer might like it. So I'll catch you all next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.